Hello everyone, TAC1421 here. Welcome back to another League of Legends gameplay commentary. And this game was a very fun one. I really enjoyed playing this game. This is probably one of my most fun games I've played in quite some time, if not like in a very long time. So if that makes any sense to everyone. But this is one for all. You can tell because we have 5 Ziggs on our team and there's 5 Fiddlesticks on the other team, and this was a very interesting matchup because Ziggs outputs a lot of damage, especially if he gets fed and gets a lot of CS, which is normally the case with a lot of Ziggs. You get a lot of CS because the wave clear is really nice, and his abilities, his AP is really good, and he also got an upgrade over the past update. So he's a very good champion now, which I'm really excited about because Ziggs has always been one of my favorite champions, and the fact that he got a little bit of an upgrade boost, then it just makes him, that much better. And it's really nice when you have a champion that you play a lot, have some kind of upgrade to them, like Heimerdinger or, of course, Ziggs, because if you think that you're good with that champion to begin with before they even get a buff, then that just makes you like that much better with that champion, in theory, of course. But I think that's pretty much the case with Ziggs and Heimer. Both of them, they got an upgrade. Heimer literally got an upgrade, and Ziggs is, obviously got boosted a lot too. So I think I'm better with these champions now, just off the upgrade, and I hope to improve my skills on them as well as time goes on. But I want to talk about this game a little bit before I get into whatever topics that I have in store for everyone today, which I'm not entirely sure of at the moment. I kind of just wanted to record an episode. I knew I wanted to use this as a gameplay for something, and I felt like the last one for all, was really well received, so I wanted to get this one out as soon as I could. And this is probably the best game, most exciting game that I had of the one for all so far. And just off topic in the gameplay right here, I have no idea how I got out of this situation. This guy was really greedy to try to kill me, but I did manage to kill him. But yeah, before I get into all that, so this game, obviously it was Ziggs versus Fiddlesticks. Now, I did not do very well in the very beginning of the game. I had some pretty nice plays here and there to get a few kills, but overall, since I was mid, it seemed like, and they had a jungler, we had 2 top, and they actually had a jungler because you can jungle with Fiddle very, very well. Normally that's where Fiddle goes, so it all makes sense. But for the most part, normally they would have like 2 or 3 people like ganking me mid, and once you get feared by one Fiddle, and if they time it right, then you literally can't move, and you'll see that in the gameplay a lot, where it's really obnoxious, where you'll be feared by one, and then someone else will come over and fear you again, and it's just like it's like a chain that just continues over and over again. It's really hard to get out of, and you can't use any abilities, you can't use flash or anything when you're feared. So if they do have the proper timing, then you are pretty much a dead man, or dead Fizz in this situation, or Ziggs, not Fizz. I play Fizz a lot too, but this is Ziggs. This is a game of Ziggs, and if I've said Fizz at all during this commentary, I meant Ziggs. God, I'm just getting myself confused. I'm gonna stop talking about that. But yeah, so like right here, I'm just getting feared constantly, and I don't know how I died, but whatever, it's okay. But anyways, so the game, I was playing with my Mad Scientist skin, so that was pretty awesome. In any certain, any one for all game, whenever you're the one that has like the skin, it's pretty cool. It's cool to have a skin in regular games, but I feel like it's even cooler in the one for all, just because it's like, you're representing your champion, kind of like everyone else has that champion, but you have a skin of that champion. So it was pretty cool having the Mad Scientist skin. For the most part, the Mad Scientist skin isn't a skin that you see too often. At least I don't see it too often. It's one of my favorite skins, which is obviously why I got it. But besides that, I think the Pool Party Ziggs is probably the most used right now. If you have a Ziggs skin, it's probably the most used out of all the Ziggs skins. But I really enjoy the Mad Scientist one. I like it a lot. And going back to the gameplay really quickly, the timing right here was just amazing. You'll see in a second. maybe this was a different play. Never mind, this was different. This was a different play. You'll see it a little bit later. There's a timing of this one play that was pretty fantastic. So I'll let everyone know when it comes by. But yeah, so I was using the Mad Scientist Ziggs skin, my favorite skin, and Fit for God, who completely carried our team. Let's just say that. But although I did get a lot of assists when he got the kills, so it could have gone either way. But he did get really fed, and it's really nice. He's a really good player. He was running the Pool Party Ziggs skin, which is really awesome. And it's another cool skin as I was just talking about. But it was nice to have both of us. You can kind of tell, you know, most times like you can't really tell like the ults, like who's. But you could tell with ours because both of ours are different. Back to the gameplay real quick here. You can see how the power of the fear. I go into a bush. I didn't know anyone was there. Kind of face checked it. I didn't even see anyone around the corner. They might have had it warded. I get feared by 1. I get feared by 2. I get feared by 3. I'm dead at full health. So, and I had flash up and I had my satchel charge. So I figured, you know, I could live whatever, you know, they threw at me. I think here was the good timing. Yeah, so I just pretty good timing there for the double kill. But I still ended up dying, which is a little unfortunate. Just got feared into, you know, a bunch of ults that coming at me. And yeah, so that's that. So this game, really fun game. I wanted to ask another question of the day that I thought would be, you know, nice to ask, and that would be if now that you've had like a chance to play One for All, if you have, what are some of your favorite matchups? What are some of your favorite champions that you've played? Some of your favorite matchups that you've played so far? And just let me know on that. Really quick though, we found out in this game that you could actually use the satchel charge to hit other Ziggs, and it'll actually affect them. So it's really funny here. We started trolling a little bit, and I hit Fit for God into the turret, so he took a turret shot. So I thought that was really funny, and then Amp hit him again before we got this turret. But I thought that was really funny. So yeah, I think that's really unique. I think it's really cool. And you know, if you use it right, you can actually save your teammates, or you can, you know, help them get kills and stuff like that. You can help them survive situations like that where someone could have possibly satchel charged me away from the Fiddlesticks, but it's definitely really hard to do, and you don't really think about it in the moment. But sometimes it's really epic, and we actually had some really nice strategies planned out that you might see later on with the satchel charge combos. But I just think that's really cool. I think it's a really unique thing that they have for Ziggs. And if there's any other champions that have that, let me know, because I'm not sure if there are. Because you know, I think maybe Draven has the same thing, where like you catch the things that come at the little blades that come at him and stuff like that. But I'm not exactly 100% sure on all that. So if you have any idea, let me know. But yeah, so what are your favorite matchups? Like, what are some of the games that you've played so far that you've really enjoyed, and for this game type, for one for all? And just let me know down in the comments, because I'm definitely very interested in hearing all of that. But you can see here, I am negative, and that is no bueno. I don't like being negative as I clear this wave and get a ton of gold. I like getting gold. But yeah, Ziggs has like the best, one of the best, if not the best, like wave clear in the game, in my opinion. Just because he clears it so fast, it's crazy. And just his Q obviously gets it really fast, and then his buff on his E now clears it really fast too, which is, you know, really nice, obviously. So yeah. Anyways, so my I guess my goal in the rest of the game, you can see we're winning in kills, we're winning in turrets, so we pretty much have the game, you know, wrapped up here. We just have to continue pushing and just wrap up the game and get all the inhibs and stuff like that. But before we did that, I wanted to make it a goal, now that I'm -3, to go positive. And I do get that goal. I do reach that goal, which was nice. And it didn't help that we just kept on using satchel charges on each other. I should have made like a montage. That would have been really awesome, to make like a Ziggs trolling montage. But yeah, I've played Ziggs. I think this is like the third game that I played Ziggs as far as one for all goes, as my teammate gets me killed here. I don't know if that was Amp or someone else that got me killed there. I'm not really sure who it was that threw that satchel charge, but I thought that was really funny. That he got me killed here. And this is a really unique clip right here. You can see Fit for God's going to throw a satchel charge next to Amp, and then Amp's going to throw a satchel charge on the other side, and then he's going to hit himself back over the wall. And when we figured that out, that was just like that was just the funniest thing ever. We never actually got to implement it and like actually use it, but I just thought that'd be funny if we did get to like if we got to kill someone that way by doing some kind of maneuver, some kind of like clutch maneuver. That'd be really cool. So yeah. So yeah, I kill that guy right there, I get blue, and then this guy's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, nope, satchel charge, flash, and here comes my teammates to save me, and they don't save me. I get the kill though. I get the double kill. I don't know if that counted as a double kill. I don't think it did. And then my team picks up Baron, which is always nice. Baron is fantastic. But if anybody was wondering the boost that Ziggs got, it was basically he does more AP damage with his attacks, and his abilities. I think it's his E and his W and his ult do more damage to what's it called, to neutral mobs. So it's really nice for wave clearing, because before they did a lot of damage, but it was mainly his Q that would destroy the mobs. And now it's like every ability, it has like the ability to destroy them. And I barely get out of turret range right there to survive that. And Amp does not, unfortunately, but I did get the kill there. And now Fit for God was saying if you want to bait him into me, go ahead. So that's what I did. I baited him all the way to the river, and then we go ahead and actually pick up a kill here. He got one kill from someone that he picked off in the jungle, and then we go over here, and I was really low health, so I was really worried if I got feared once, I'd probably be dead. So I wanted to stay out of range to be feared, and I do have the satchel charge, but I just used it to get Fit for God closer, and we just tried to cut him off as best as we could, and we just didn't want to get feared or stuff like that. He does use his Zonias right there, and Fit for God had a really nice ult. And then I just want to stay away from from this guy, and I actually do pick up the kill right here. Whenever someone uses Zonias, something that I really like about Ziggs is you can actually put down your E where they Zonia'd, and then when they come back up, they're gonna get destroyed by those little beads on the ground. So that's definitely a really nice thing right there. But this game is wrapping up. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this game, and if you want to see more, because I do have some other gameplays saved up. I have a Lux versus, I forget who we played, but it was Lux versus Soraka, which I'm probably going to put out soon. It was kind of half a game. They surrendered pretty early, but I think it was a really good game. We did a nice job of finishing them off and doing a lot of damage. And Soraka's actually pretty good. A team of Soraka is actually pretty darn good, so you'd be surprised. But that was a good game, this Soraka Lux game, so I'll have that out, and as well as my first win of regulars in the new format. So if you want to see that at all, that was pretty fun as well. That I'll put out in the future sometime. But yeah, I might not have a chance to upload if any more League of Legends for a couple of days. So if I don't get this chance to say anything to anyone, have a happy Thanksgiving for all my League of Legends viewers out there that don't watch anything else on my channel, which is perfectly fine. You watch what you want, but if you only watch League of Legends and I don't put anything out in the meantime, have a happy Thanksgiving. For those of you who do celebrate Thanksgiving, I should say. I know it's only really celebrated in the U.S., but if you are in the U.S., then have a happy Thanksgiving. If you are anywhere else in the world, have a happy Thursday. And I will see everyone later. I end up actually going positive, which is nice. I go 17 and 14, with a lot of CS and a lot of whatever it's called. So CS and assists. So yeah, I'll see everyone next time. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Have a happy Thanksgiving, happy Thursday, and I'll see everyone later. Peace.